Is it possible to get better without actually getting fitter or getting more skillful in sport? Now that's a really interesting question. And that's a question that's been asked for a long period of time now as sports reaches a whole new level of development. And what we're understanding is that neurocognition and vision may be the missing link in many different sports. I'm going to show you how you can enhance that in just a second. But before we get to that, many of you may not know that Michael Jordan had some revolutionary aspects to his game. He changed sport in general forever in one way, shape or form. But one of the things that's often not understood or not known about is probably his biggest influence that he's had in neurocognitive development in terms of sports performance, and that is the development of what we call stroboscopic glasses. So Michael Jordan, we know, was great, but one of the things that he had issues with was the bright flashing lights coming from behind rings when he was trying to score buckets, because he had this reputation for flying in the air. So he started training with a darkened stadium with strobe flashing lights behind the ring in order to try and develop that. And eventually that led to specific glasses that became more commonly used that we see today in athletes. On the cutting edge, that is, not just the everyday athletes. So these glasses, what we can do with them is by restricting vision in certain patterns, we can change the way that your system sees the game, can see ball movement, etc. And these are what we're talking about here that we use, these glasses called Neurospecs. And these are our Neurospecs here. And what they basically do is they allow us to restrict the amount that a person can see. So if I switch them on, what you can see is they flash like this. And when people wear them, it allows us to limit what they can and can't see. So basically, by doing specific sports drills and exercise drills, fitness drills, etc., with these glasses on, it doesn't allow the visual system the ability to track the ball or other aspects of sport in the same manner, which means it needs to pay more attention to every frame of vision that it sees, and it needs to do it more efficiently in order to still get the same result. The result of this in the broader aspect of sports performance is it tends to slow the game down. It tends to allow us to see things more accurately, take in more information, see more with our vision. And when we put that together with other software such as our NeuroTracker system, which you can see behind, it allows us to significantly upregulate vision and peripheral vision in such a manner that the game seems to slow down, almost stop in nature. And in doing that, it enhances performance, allows athletes to make quicker decisions, allows athletes to make better decisions, improve their passing skills, improve team play without actually doing any additional physical training. And there are some sports where that is actually becoming a greater and greater and greater emphasis. We know Esteban Ocon has spoken about 50% of his training time in Formula One is now spent doing nothing but neurocognitive training. So in order to get the right decisions, see the game slowly, in order to make decisions that really matter on the field, brain function, brain health and vision really are the key that is becoming understood for success. And what we do understand is the earlier the age you are that we start from, the better it seems to be. So there is a suggestion that 11 to 14 years of age is really the time when we need to get involved with some of this stuff, even though you can change it at any stage in your life. Anyway guys, these are our Neurospecs. We can go into detail how to use them for sport and how to train with them and what you need to do with them. I can show you some of these things as well. But they are available from our office now, $189 if you want a set. You can just post them up down below or give the office a buzz and we'll be able to get you a set if that's what you want. Our program that we run here, we do specifically set them up based upon athletes with what they do, how they perform, etc., etc. But even if you don't do all that technical work, just using the double flashing can make a significant difference to some athletes with their performance as well. If you have any questions at all, post them up, send me a personal message. More than happy to chat to you about Neurospecs and what they can do for you or your child. Otherwise, stay tuned because I've got more to come on Neurospecs in the next vid. Bye for now.